Good morning, South Amboy Elementary School. Welcome to our third edition of Mindful Mondays with Mrs. Marcella. So this is our third week of getting together and talking about being more mindful, which means that we're slowing down and we're thinking about what we're doing and trying to stay calm and focused. So I'm going to start off with a story. This morning, Mrs. Marcella was running a little bit late for work, and I didn't want to be late, so I was rushing a little bit and loading up the car, and then the last thing Mrs. Marcella always does is load baby Ian into his car seat. And so I did, and I buckled him in very fast, and I made sure he had his cup of water, and I was all set to close the door, and baby Ian said, "No, Huggies." And it was in that moment that my little 2-year-old reminded me to be mindful, because giving Huggy and Kiss is what we often do when I finish buckling him in before I get into the car. So he brought me back to remember I need to slow down and be more mindful. So it's something that everybody needs to practice every single day. So that's why I'm doing this every week with you. So let's start off with our slow, deep breaths, okay? Remember, you're going to find a comfortable position. And for those of you who may not have done this before, or if you forgot, remember you start with breathing and smelling the pretty flowers. Hold it for just a quick second, and then you blow out the birthday candles. And our magic number is 3, because that's what helps our whole body to relax. Okay? So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Remember, you want to hear your breaths. It's going to sound very loud. I don't know about you, but whenever I finish doing my deep breaths, I feel very relaxed, and I'm hoping that that's true for you too. So today, we're going to kind of be our own little doctors. We're doing a body scan today. Body scan. What's a body scan, Mrs. Marcella? I'm going to tell you what a body scan is. So when we talk about being mindful, just like Mrs. Marcella was rushing around this morning and not thinking about what she was doing, she was just going through her motions really, really fast. Baby Ian reminded me, hey, here I am. Come back to me, Mama. That's what I want you to do during the course of your day, so that you can slow down and relax, and it helps your brain focus more. It helps you stay calmer if you're feeling upset or stressed out, and it will help you just feel better in general. So body scan means we start paying closer attention to what's happening with our body. So right now we've been sitting, we did our deep breaths, but I want you to think about your breath right now. What's your breath like? Are you breathing quickly? Are you breathing very slowly? Just pay attention to it. It doesn't mean it's good or bad. Just notice how you're breathing. Okay? I think my breath is pretty relaxed right now, but I also think it's because we took our deep breaths. This morning, when I was loading up the car and in a rush, I was breathing fast, because when we're nervous or excited or anxious or stressed out, our breathing speeds up. So when we slow down our breathing, it means that our body is relaxing a little bit more. How about your tummy? What's going on in your tummy right now? Is anything happening? My tummy is very quiet right now. I'm actually putting my hand on my tummy. Okay. My tummy's pretty quiet. I ate a nice healthy breakfast, so my tummy feels comfortable and full, but not too full. Is your tummy growling a little bit? Just notice it. Okay. Then I want you to think about your neck and your shoulders. Okay. Grown-ups especially always feel tight in here, because that's where we grown-ups hold our stress. But all of my friends, my littlest friends, including my littlest friends who started coming back to school today, we have some pre-K and kindergarten friends who are here today. You've been spending a lot of time on the computer and sitting in a way that is tough on your neck and shoulders. So what are you feeling right now? What are you noticing? Mrs. Marcella notices a lot of tightness in her neck. So if I pay attention to that, and when I have some time, maybe I do some stretches, nice and slow. And I can do this while I'm talking to you. Ooh, that one feels good. Okay, or I can do some shoulder rolls. Ooh, that feels good too. But I'm just paying attention to what's happening in my body, okay, instead of just going like I was this morning getting ready for work. And then the last thing I want you to notice is your face. So I can see my face right now, so I can tell what it's doing. This is something that happens to Mrs. Masella's face that she often doesn't notice. How does Mrs. Masella look? Some people might think Mrs. Masella's angry. Actually, that's not Mrs. Masella's angry face. That's Mrs. Masella's I'm thinking about it and trying to figure something out face. But if you don't know what's happening with me and you're not talking to me and you just see my face, you might think, ooh, Mrs. Masella is grouchy today. But that's my I'm trying to figure it out face. What's your face doing right now? My face is smiling because I love talking with you and being a part of your day. So just do that body scan once in a while, just to slow down and think about what's happening inside all of here. Okay, we get so caught up in, I have to wake up, I have to have my breakfast, I have to get dressed, I have to get logged on to school, or I have to come to school, or I have to drive to work, I have to stop at the grocery store. All those things we just keep thinking, I have to do. Slow down. Okay. So I want to talk to you about this week's message, this week's positive message that we're going to say to ourselves, hopefully every single day. The message is, I have confidence and courage. So I want to talk about those two words, confidence and courage, especially for my little friends. Confidence means that you believe in yourself, that you feel good about your ability to do something, right? Courage. Everybody, I want you to listen to this for a minute, because lots of people, even grown-ups, are a little bit unsure of what courage is. And I want to point something out to you. Courage does not mean that you're not afraid. In fact, courage means that you do have some fear. You are scared. Maybe it's a little bit scared. Maybe it's really scared. But even though you feel scared, you're going to keep moving forward and do what you need to do. So for my third grade friends, maybe you have a spelling test and you're very nervous and you're not sure of a couple of words and you're afraid that you're not going to remember how to spell them. Courage means you don't give up and say, oh, well, I'm just not going to take the test, or I'm not even going to try. You do your best. That's courage. Okay. Grown-ups, right now, we need courage every single day for what's going on in the world, and things are changing on a daily basis. The fact that we get up in the morning and we take care of ourselves and we take care of our family and we go to work and we help our children with their schooling and 100 more things that we're doing, that's all courage. Everybody, give yourselves a pat on the back for having that courage. Okay, so now let's repeat that phrase so that we have a nice start to our week. Okay, I'll say it again and then you're going to say it with me. I have confidence and courage. Okay, ready? I have confidence and courage. Again, I have confidence and courage. Last time. I have confidence and courage. And you all do. Even on the days you think that you don't, I promise you that you do. So remember your breaths and your body scan this week, and remember to always keep saying to yourself, I have confidence and courage. I believe in you, and I want you to have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye, everybody.